Welcome to another episode of More Than Books, stories from the Kanawha County Public Library. I'm your host, Stan Howe. On this program, we take a look beyond the shelves to highlight news, activities, events, and the resources available for library patrons. When KCPL started the Summer Library Club many years ago, its goal was to provide local students with a place to go during the summer where they could continue to read and learn. Studies show that kids lose significant knowledge in reading over the summer break, which tends to have a snowball effect as they experience subsequent skill loss each year. Those studies indicate that children in 3rd to 5th grades lose, on average, about 20% of their school year gains in reading, which is why programs like KCPL's Summer Library Club are so important to area students. This year, KCPL offers Adventure Begins at Your Library in June and July with a host of special events and programs, all designed to keep kids and adults reading and learning during the summertime months. Our traveling correspondent, Jai Ravine, spent some time at the main library in downtown Charleston recently to get a first-hand look at KCPL's 2024 Summer Library Club, starting with a visit with children's librarian Denise Norris.
Well, thanks, Denise, for spending time with me today.
Absolutely. Happy to be here and talk a little bit about libraries. That's what we do.
Yeah,
So.
awesome. So, Summer Library Club.
Yes.
For those who have never heard of this, how would you describe it to them?
Well, around here we call it SLC, which is short for Summer Library Club. And it's an 8-week opportunity for folks of all ages who like to read or maybe don't have a lot of time to read for pleasure to carve out some time in the summer to come spend at the library, take advantage of all the books and resources we have available, read for fun, win prizes, and attend to phenomenal programs that we have lined up for the summer.
Awesome. Exciting. And what's our theme this summer?
This summer is Adventure Begins at Your Library, and we're ready. The adventures are already lined up to happen.
Indeed. I hear there's 2 ways people can log their reading and activities. Tell us about that.
Absolutely. We have 2 different ways. One is through our Beanstack app, which is free to download from the App Store. And it allows you to log all your books directly into the program. And then it tells us when you come in what prizes you can pick up at what level.
Right.
We still have paper logs for folks who don't choose to use the online resource. And you just log and record your points from activities and programs that you attend and books you read.
Right.
So that's how you earn points towards prizes over the summer.
Right. And then you can just hand that into library staff member. And
we take care of putting it into the system for you so we can keep track. Absolutely.
Cool. Awesome. All right. So tell us about the prizes that our young readers could win this summer.
Oh, absolutely. There's a lot of things. We have 3 different categories in the children's program. We have our preschool, which is birth to age 5. Then we have our school age, which is age 6 to 11. And then we have our tweens, which is 10 to 12. So, and then our teens are a higher level, and you're going to learn more about that later today.
Right.
So in our youngest reading group, we have some amazing foam building blocks that they will get an entire set to build.
Can you do 3-dimensional structures with
Yes,
them?
indeed.
Exciting.
They're very fun. I think the young people are really going to like those. And we have one winner for each of the prizes at each branch.
Gotcha.
So there's a real fair chance that folks will win. So we
Right.
want them to win and read. For our school age children, we have an outdoor science STEM kit that has
Nice.
104 different activities that you can do right there in your own yard.
Cool.
So for our tweens, we're doing something a little different this year to try it and see how it works, is that for every 5 points that our tweens earn, they will get a ticket that they can put in towards a grand prize.
Right.
And there are 3 choices in their age group. The first is a STEM solar robotic kit that they can have as one of their choices. The other is a set of 2 rechargeable walkie-talkies. And the third is another outdoor science set with even more experiments that they can do outdoors.
Nice.
So there's a lot of choice there for the tweens because they read so much anyway, and we're giving them a chance to see what they're most interested in to win.
Awesome. Exciting.
Sure.
Yay. All right. Oh, tell me about the young reader groups that we're trying to set up for young folks.
Absolutely. It's kind of an expansion on what we used to call our daycare program.
Okay.
So basically any group that has children of ages 12 and under can sign up for our young readers groups.
Okay.
They just have to contact any KCPL location. We will get them registered. Once we know how many young people are in each group, they will get a box or kit back for their group that will have our ducks that they get for signups.
Mhm.
Then they will also have a book for each of their young readers, as well as a family readers pass, because we were once again partnering with the Dirty Birds.
Mhm.
So all of our young people that accrue 20 points this summer will
Mhm.
yet again get a ticket for 6 tickets to a baseball game.
Nice.
So we're
Exciting.
really excited for that for them.
Mhm.
And we hope to expand the number of groups we're able to offer that to this year.
For sure, yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. So, yeah, exciting.
Mhm.
All right, let's talk a little bit about the programming for our young readers that's happening system-wide, starting with Itty Bitty Therapy Horses.
Yes, that's our exciting launch this year. We're going to do Itty Bitty Therapy Horses as a group out of Putnam County. And they're going to bring 3 horses to different locations within our system. And they're going to be dressed for adventure. And they're going to have 2 hours at each location during their program times that people can just come meet them and spend some time. Horses are very relaxing to be around. The folks that work with them on a regular basis and bring them to us will be spending time with folks to teach them a little bit about horses while they're here too.
Right.
So that's kind of how we start out the summer with our system-wide.
That's cool.
The second program is one of our favorite local musicians, Tony Music.
Yeah.
And he will be providing some West Virginia themed adventure music because
Okay.
he's coming the week of West Virginia's birthday.
Wow, okay.
So we're excited to have him.
Yeah.
Then our third program that's system-wide is called Bubble Adventures. And he is going to teach us a little about the science of how bubbles are made, different types of bubbles and sizes. I hear he is going to make a bubble big enough for a person to fit in.
Wow.
So I'm really
That's
excited
incredible.
to see that one.
Mr. Robert Edsel Young.
That is correct. Yes, he is coming to do that. And for our final system-wide program, we'll be doing Animal Adventures with our friends from Zoology out of Putnam County. They're going to be coming and talking with us about reptiles and amphibians around the world.
Yeah.
And rumor has it we're going to have an alligator in the library this summer. So we are really excited.
Wow.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Awesome. Yay. All right. So, as always, to find more information about the days and times of these programs, all you got to do is go to kcpls.org and click on the Summer Library Club banner, and that'll take you to our calendar and more information about how to sign up for Summer Library Club. So, all right. Well, thanks, Denise. We're going to take a short break here and then have more with you right after this. All right, welcome back to More Than Books. My name is Jai, and I'm here with Denise Norris, Children's Librarian here at KCPL. We're talking all things Summer Library Club 2024, happening all June and July here at all of our locations. So let's get into some of the things that are happening at the main library. We're having several like big Saturdays that are happening, that are kind of happening in conjunction with big events happening downtown as well. So so let's start with our kickoff on June 1st.
Absolutely. June 1st, we're very fortunate for all of our SLC Saturdays. Our friends of the library have been very generous.
Totally.
And provided us with snacks and refreshments to distribute. We're going to be having on the 1st of June, that's the kickoff, and we will be registering folks for Summer Library Club. We have community partners who are going to be joining us. Hercules is going to be here from the airport.
Okay, yeah.
Dusty the Dirty Bird is going to be here with the team. Not all the team, a few members of the team.
Okay.
And other community partners that spend a lot of time with us are going to be here to share information with our community. That will also be our free ice cream day. We're going to have Ellen's ice cream to share with everyone that day as well. So, and there will be art. We're going to be doing some rainbow sand art, so you can make some fun things to take home with you there.
Nice.
And then afterwards, we're doing some programs in the library as well. We have Mario Kart live 3D racing happening up here in Children's Services after that program ends at 2 o'clock.
Okay.
So we've got a lot happening on that first Saturday.
So yeah, a bunch of things happening on our front plaza, weather permitting, and then inside as well. So
absolutely, yes.
Cool.
So our second one is actually adventure with the festival program.
Right.
So with Festival, we've always partnered, and this year we're just continuing that lovely partnership that we have with them. And we will have activities out on the plaza again, and we will have live music provided by our adult programming. We will also be doing art, including catapult painting.
Oh, what's that?
You will have to wait and see, because it is going to be so much fun.
Is the canvas going to be very far away and you try to catapult paint on it?
Yes, lots of different ways. And you have to figure out the science behind how your catapult will get it to where it needs to be.
there's math involved in the art
Absolutely.
and the trajectory of that.
Absolutely. It's all about learning, learning and making art at the same time.
Yeah.
And we will also that day have snacks and refreshments from our friends. And of course, you can still sign up for Summer Library Club at that point.
Totally.
So,
Yeah, and that's with the Children's Art Fair, right? That happens downtown. So
absolutely.
Yeah.
So tons of things happening.
For sure.
I'd be remiss if I didn't mention that during the weeks prior, we are doing the tiny art.
Oh, that's right.
So that you can come to the library and paint a little canvas.
There'll be paint nights, and you can come. Yeah.
And then there'll be voting for who we like from each age group on the third floor that Saturday. So people need to come paint and then come vote on who they like the best.
And then the paintings get to be displayed later, right?
Absolutely. They'll be on display for quite a while.
Cool.
So we're really excited about that event.
Cool.
Then our next big Saturday is during regatta because you gotta
regatta.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So Saturday, July 6th, we will be, again, 11 to 2 that day.
Right.
And we'll be out on the plaza and have tons of activities, including boat races.
Ooh.
I'm not telling anyone anything more about that. You just have to come find out about boat races because it is going to be another STEM-oriented program to see how fast you can make your boat go. Again, we will have refreshments, live music, lots of things happening during the course of that day. And even though it's in the beginning of our second of the 2 months of Summer Library Club, you can still sign up to read with us that Saturday as well.
For sure. Yeah.
So it's an exciting time with Saturdays that we have going on. And most of the other Saturdays will still have activities, just not our large SLC Saturday out front.
Yeah.
So,
for sure.
Yes. So.
Awesome. Yay. Well, that.
Yes. And at our different locations around the system, we have so many kickoff parties happening.
Sure.
Yes. Each branch has done some creative planning and they're doing different things. And all of those are listed on our website.
For sure.
There's different titles and different things that they're doing. Some of them are having bubble parties. Some of them are doing animals. You just have to check out the schedule. It's going to be an exciting summer with all the things everybody has planned.
Clendenin is going to have the Fun Fitness Kids Club Bus, a playground on wheels.
Absolutely.
Cross Lanes is just going to have a fun party where you can sign up to get a special gift. Hey, Dunbar Branch is going to have earth conservation projects with the Department of Urban Agriculture and Soil Conservation. They can also explore the library on a scavenger hunt to find secret items hidden in every nook, cranny, and corner.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
That sounds fun.
Elk Valley is going to have the itty bitty therapy horses at their kickoff, as well as a project where you can create a flat character to enjoy summer adventures with you.
Oh, my goodness.
Also, you can tie-dye a pillowcase. You can make s'mores. And then also do things like basic knot tying and bird identification and stories by the campfire. So that's fun. Riverside is going to have the story booth characters, Bill the Adventure Bear and Heather Henson from Arklina Mines. Going to be doing fun like STEM science experiments and such. And St. Albans is having a puppet show in their kickoff. Robert Edsel Young will be doing face painting. And then you could get to do a photo op with a giant library card. So
that sounds phenomenal.
Yeah. So for all the information about the dates and times for that, just go to kcpls.org, click on our event calendar, and or click on our Summer Library Club banner, and you can learn more about all the great things happening throughout the county.
Sure.
So, all right. And then, we can just mention a little bit about the finales there too.
Oh, yes.
Because we kick it off, and then we also like to have a little fun party at the end.
Absolutely.
As well.
Absolutely.
So talk about Maine's Finish Line Friday.
We're doing our Finish Line Friday on July 26th, and that will be the day that we have inside on the third floor in 311. We're going to be doing airplane races, paper airplane races, some Lego building, all kinds of different activities you can do to kind of come and celebrate. And it also gives everybody an opportunity to make sure we can help them if they don't have all of their books and activities logged. For sure. Because we want everybody to get up their points this summer up to their 50 points.
Log your stuff, get your prizes.
Absolutely, because at every 5 in the children's programs, at every 5 points, you earn ducks or stickers. And then when you get to your 5 points, you're completed and you get your free book to keep.
Right.
And then once you hit 20, you get your free pass to go to the Dirty Birds for a baseball game. Yeah. So we're excited about that.
Yeah, for sure.
So that's our first one. We're doing the first one here at Maine.
Sure. So. And then another finale is happening at St. Albans. They're going to do a super fun Through the Decades dance.
Sounds fun.
And I hear that there's a playlist being made with all kinds of songs from different decades, and you'll get to dance it out. And if you don't like dancing, just come to enjoy the nostalgia and make an ice cream float and
Oh.
take photos in a photo booth. So it's going to be a fun time. Clendenin is having, they've done this before, a Foamtastic Fun Party where it's a giant thing of foam that you can play in.
Yes.
So that's going to be great.
Mm-hmm.
Elk Valley is having My Library Era, Taylor Swift, or Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
There we go.
So they're going to be having, temporary tattoos, slime, and all kinds of fun things. Dunbar's having a book return and chill end of SLC, where you can return your books and just hang out with an ice pop and some indoor-outdoor games and hanging out with friends.
Sure.
So Riverside is going to be having Down by the River, so like a sort of Riverside theme with little fishing games and whatnot. So
sounds like a great time.
Yeah, again, go to the calendar and see when all those things are happening. There is going to be some fun and adventure near you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I think that's the most exciting part is every location, there's something for somebody to do that there's interest in. And I know you're going to talk more about the adult and teen programs, which even adds more to what we've already talked about.
For sure.
So there is something for everybody.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So let's talk about KCPL Day with the Dirty Birds. What's that about?
We are so fortunate. This is our second year that we've partnered with the Dirty Birds, and we have the Family Readers Pass that our young readers can earn after reading or earning 20 points. And so they have offered us from the Dirty Birds that we are having KCPL Day at the ball field on Sunday, July 21st.
Okay.
Going to be a very fun day. You'll be able to stop by our tables and find out more about your library cards or questions you may have about Summer Library Club, whatever it may be. But the whole day will be KCPL Day at the park. So we're really excited about the opportunity that brings. And for a lot of our readers to get to go to the ball field that maybe haven't been before.
Right.
It's a nice partnership. We are very fortunate to have a whole community full of partners that help us with programming. So.
Awesome. Yay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, okay. Thanks so much, Denise, for spending time and talking all things Summer Library Club with me today.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to have more with More Than Books and Summer Library Club right after this.
A lot happens during their first 3 years. Their brain reaches 80% of its full size, and their vocabulary development can even be used to predict achievement by 3rd grade. Reading aloud is one of the most important activities that leads to literacy acquisition and benefits even the youngest listeners. Our goal is to allow every child 5 and under in West Virginia the opportunity to participate in Dolly Parton's Imagination Library program. The Imagination Library provides every child 1 new book a month, allowing them to start positive reading habits early. We need your help. Individuals, groups, and organizations can sponsor a child for just $25 a year or $125 for the full 5 years. To make a donation that will provide books for West Virginia children or learn more about the Imagination Library program in West Virginia, visit our website.
Thank you for the book.
All right, welcome back to More Than Books. My name is Jai, and I'm here with Amanda Gibson, the adult programming librarian, and Bianca Prince, the Idea Lab librarian here at KCPL. We're here in the lovely Otis Lowry area on the 3rd floor of the main library, and we are here talking about all things Summer Library Club for our teens and adults and whatnot. So, all right, let's start with you, Bianca. Tell us about the fun Idea Lab programs that you are doing system-wide for folks this year.
Yeah, well, the fun thing about this year's Idea Lab programs is that they are programs in a box, which means the staff at each branch are actually going to get to present these programs themselves. And, they know their community better than anyone else. So they are going to be able to participate in things like metal stamped jewelry, which is also a really great way to let out any aggression.
Right,
or any,
exactly.
You literally take little metal stamps on a blank bracelet or charm, and you get to hit that sucker with a hammer until it spells out something you wanted to say. It's something that I do for fun as a hobby, so I hope people really enjoy that. We've also got some Sphero Golf, which I think people are going to be really excited about. You get to use these little programmable robots. We're going to use them for a rousing game of mini golf. So robots and golf, what could be better?
Yeah.
We're also going to be doing adventurous twig journals, which is just going to teach people how to bind their own paper using just some yarn, paper, and twigs that I have found on various hikes.
Exactly.
So this is, from the nature, recyclable, reusable. And we're also going to be doing a paper plane toss. So that one's going to be a little bit more low tech. The kids are going to have to rely on their own knowledge of physics. They'll have a variety of 4 different paper planes that they can fold themselves. And then they're going to test them out. We actually have little hoops for them to go through.
Nice.
So that they can see, which plane hits the target the best, which planes fly the furthest, and they can make it a nice little competition between their friends too if they want to.
That's cool.
So that's what the Idea Lab has to offer, and these programs have different age ranges, so it's best to check the guidebook or our calendars to see what's offered. But really excited to be able to offer all this stuff this year.
Totally. And I like the idea of program in a box because it's like, take the adventure with you.
Exactly. We want the adventure to go everywhere.
Mhm,
That's the great
right.
thing about a library, too. You check out a book, you get to take an adventure to anywhere, really.
Awesome. All right. So do you want to talk about the teen programs and also the teen prize?
Yeah, so we'll start out with the teen prizes because we're doing those a little bit differently this year. So in previous years, it was just, a grand prize for every branch. But this year, we're implementing a ticket system. So we're going to have 12 grand prizes, 3 of each variety. This way, hopefully, we'll be able to reach out to more teens, who all have very different interests. So we're going to have an art set, which has alcohol markers, micron drawing pins, and also a journal, a sketchbook that they can take around with them.
Cool.
We're going to have like a cozy theme, which has a blanket hoodie
Nice.
and an alarm clock. We're also going to have a space theme, adventure, space. I feel like it goes hand in hand with a paint your own moon lamp and then a little projector that looks like an astronaut, and he puts galaxies all over your ceiling.
Oh, that's really fun. Yeah.
I'm a little jealous of some of these. I kind of want to buy them for myself. And then last but not least, we do have an adventure kit that comes with a little backpack, a water bottle, and some binoculars. That way, you can keep the adventure going way after SLC.
Totally. Nice.
And one of the ways you can earn tickets, of course, is going to programs. And so our acting teen librarian, Ben Ball, is going to be going all around the system to do a few different programs, including a Mario Kart tournament. So that's going to be fun. We all know how popular video games
love
are.
racing. Yeah.
Love racing, love Mario. You know?
Mm-hmm.
He's also going to be doing one that I think sounds really neat, which is skincare of the ancient world.
Yeah.
So he's going to be doing, it's going to have mortars and pestles, and you'll be able to literally make a skin treatment that Cleopatra reportedly made. Now, of course, I don't know how easy that is to verify. We can't find her tomb, so we don't know all of her secrets.
She's not on Facebook.
Exactly. She's not on Facebook. But we're going to be doing that. And then one of the other programs is actually an adult and teen program.
Nice.
It's going to be fantasy map making.
Cool.
So, that might be a good time for me to
Yeah.
talk about some of her great programs.
Yeah, so the fantasy map making is going to be really cool. It's you take a piece of paper and you throw beans on it, and then you outline the beans, and then you can draw in mountains and rivers and create your own fantasy map. If you read a fantasy book, that map at the front of the books, you get to do that yourself.
Cool.
So fantasy map making is our teen and adult program. And then we also have our History Alive program with the West Virginia Humanities Council. And they are Teddy Roosevelt and Thomas Ingalls. So Thomas Ingalls, anyone who's a fan of the book Follow the River will want to come out to that one, because Thomas Ingalls is Mary Ingalls' son. So that's portrayed by Doug Wood. Teddy Roosevelt is portrayed by Gene Worthington. So we're very excited for those. And then we also have outdoor safety presentations with the superintendent of the Kanawha State Forest. So that'll be really fun. He's going to go over, everything you need to stay safe outdoors this summer.
Right.
We also have our travel journal programs, where you get to create your own journal that you can take with you on your travels. We have a bunch of scrapbook paper, stickers, washi tape, that sort of thing.
Yep.
And then we're also excited about The Filling Traditions of Ireland, Scotland, and Appalachia with Andrew Finn McGill. It's part of our 2024 Summer Music Series at the library. And there are more programs for the Summer Music Series. If you go online, you can find those programs. And then, of course, the adult prizes. We have our completion prize this year, which is a canvas tote bag. So if you earn 5 points, you get your tote bag.
Nice.
And an entry into our drawing for, it's a canvas picnic basket, and it comes with its own dish set.
Oh,
so
nice.
Collapsible. It's a really nice picnic basket. So we have 2 drawings for that. So.
Cool.
Yeah.
Exciting. All right. Well, as always, you can go to our website, kcpls.org, and click on the Summer Library Club banner, and that will take you to our webpage and our event calendar, and you can learn all about where those things are happening near you. And come on out, sign up for Summer Library Club, and have fun reading and going on so many different kinds of adventures this summer. Yeah. So thanks so much, Amanda and Bianca, for spending time with me today.
Yes, thank you for having us.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're going to take a break and have more right after this.
I'm Ferdinand. You look at me and think big. You think scary. But I'm a little misunderstood. Sorry, I almost killed you. Kids with learning and attention issues are misunderstood too. Take the time to understand. Learn more at understood.org.
Beginning June 1st, kids, tweens, teens, and adults will have the chance to visit KCPL branches for a string of special programs and events throughout June and July because, as we have learned, adventure begins at your library. The main branch features SLC Saturdays with games, music, and free snacks and food on June 1st, June 22nd, and July 6th. Plus, other KCPL branch libraries will host special kickoff events in June, as well as SLC finales at the end of July. For full details on schedules, dates, and times, check out the KCPL website at www.kcpls.org/events. I'd like to thank Children's Librarian Denise Norris, Technology Librarian Bianca Prince, and Adult Programming Librarian Amanda Gibson for sitting down with correspondent Jai Ravine and filling us in on SLC 2024. I'm Stan Howe. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on More Than Books, Stories from the Kanawha County Public Library.